Here we go.
Today, Lord, let's come on, Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne Jazz till we have Flash versus Sonic, Wally West versus Archie Sonic. Archie Comics, you remember Archie,
yeah,
right?
Archie Comics,
Riverdale.
yeah.
Riverdale CW is like totally different.
We need to catch up because we only saw like the first season, I think, and after that, like
we've been everywhere. There's so many good shows coming out. I just can't. My time is divided. Anyway, if you guys have any requests, please follow us on social media in the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive on it. You heard, what was that?
It's the ultimate sensation on the human body. And
today, Quicksilver. Oh, that was such a dope scene.
Yes.
With these two, speed is far more than
Come on,
simply
run to that mountain back.
Wally West, the fastest Flash from DC Comics. And Sonic from Archie Comics, the most supersonic Sonic of all the Sonics.
Yes.
He's wears an
I still feel Flash
and it's
would
our
be
job to
faster
analyze
than
their
him in a
weapons,
race.
armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
That Sonic was so cool.
The year was 1985, and the multiverse was in crisis. Infinite Earths were on the brink.
Oh yeah, they just did that. They just did that.
One man could save the day by running really, really, really fast. The Flash. To save everything and everyone, Barry Allen sacrificed his life. But the Flash wasn't all gone. Barry had a sidekick.
Wally West.
Protege. Wally West. Despite the impressive that Barry needed to gain his speed, many others have possessed the powers of the Scarlet Speedster. But for Wally, his own coincidence is unparalleled. Let's see. President of the Flash fan club, nephew to Flash's girlfriend who introduced him, visited while Flash had a chemical lab set up exactly like it was when he got his powers. Then, just like Barry, Wally got struck by lightning that knocked him into the chemicals, and boom! Flash powers.
Wow, that was not a coincidence.
But he did get struck by lightning. The true reason? Because Speed Force.
A
dimension of infinite kinetic energy which all Flashes draw their power from. And the DC writer's favorite scapegoat for retcons. His newfound ability, Wally joined Barry's crime-fighting heroics as Kid Flash. Strong of head and light of heart, he was more than a sidekick. He was a surrogate son. So when Barry went poof, naturally Wally stepped up to be the next Crimson Comet himself. As the Flash. Stop doing that.
No!
He possesses incredible speed, easily surpassing that of light.
Imagine you
he can run
passing countries
non-stop
to
for
get beat
multiple
up.
days. Forget running. This guy looks
He can run for full 2 days. Oh, that's a dope scene. He was fast enough to.
Wally can manipulate every one of his molecules to, for instance, survive the inside of a black hole. Barry even once regenerated from a cloud of gas.
Whoa.
I bet he never has any trouble with NARVs. NARVs? No apparent reason, boners? They're devious. Always popping up where you least expect them.
What?
Tornadoes, toss lightning, and heal from deadly blows. These techniques are rooted in scientific theory and often require a mathematical mindset. For example, by vibrating his body at very precise frequencies, he can turn invisible, phase through objects, tear things apart while phasing through them, and even enter fourth-dimensional space. So, you're saying he'd never be able to do any of this if he was dumb? Well, that's exactly what I decided to find out when I laced your beer with cosmic kinetic energy. It'll kick in later. With a touch, Wally can steal another speed and use it for himself. Specifically, he can take a person's kinetic energy, instantly stopping them in their tracks or even freezing them for centuries. Even from those who are not linked to the Speed Force, like Superman. And his infinite mass punch can knock you across the whole planet. Applying the laws of relativity, as Wally's fist approaches light speed, its mass technically grows to an infinite degree.
I don't really know how
striking with kinetic energy equivalent to a
warp
star.
Warp star? Oh my god.
Tons of force. In fact, increasing the vibrational speed even further could break the universe.
Dang.
The biggest
I mean, he did mess with time. Well, Barry, I mean,
like 40 million of those. Even more wild, Wally can change his vibration frequencies to affect alien energies that do not exist in his own reality.
What?
We help take out these aliens called quantum mechanics. Beings far beyond any physical dimension and immune to ordinary physics. So, like a prism, Wally changed Superman's heat vision into super space magic to blast them all. All this is absolutely insane to contemplate, but it is important to remember that Wally is somehow still human. And a huge dork, but a fun one, not like Wiz over here. I mean, he got married and has kids, so... Boomstick, I'm married. What? To my work. And Wally's family became sort of a cosmic lightning rod rooting him to reality when he time travels. Right? Boomstick, he can time travel. Isn't that fascinating?
I feel like you're trying to give me the runaround. Speaking of which, that's how he time
I
traveled.
remember when expected that.
Yeah.
Become unborn.
And then the
He can
other version
outrun
was
the
right
speed
there.
force itself, even running to the end of reality where the concept of
Ooh,
death no
man.
longer exists.
That one is scary.
One time, he beat these gambler gods in a race across the universe, and, they could teleport.
To win, Wally achieved trans-time velocity in less than 1 unit of Planck time, which is so infinitesimal, it is the absolute edge of measurable time itself. He was so fast, reality does not have any means to calculate or even comprehend his speed.
That's f***ing crazy. But for some reason, Wally still felt unworthy of the Flash mantle. Come on,
He
man.
looked up
Look
to
at
him.
everything you can do.
Until one day, Barry returned.
Because Speed Force.
To determine the fastest Flash of all, Wally and Barry raced each other. This simple contest nearly tore apart the entire multiverse.
But our kid Flash finally let it all out and won.
Even with those unimaginable feats, Wally's greatest challenge was proving his worth to himself.
He's not just another Flash. He's the fastest being in the multiverse.
Dude, as soon as you finish your drink, turn yourself in. Got me again, Flash.
I love the Justice League, man.
I know.
Many years from
It was so
now,
mature.
Earth will be
It was,
no
it
more.
was.
Yep, because these hentai aliens are gonna drop a bomb that kills everyone and transforms all the animals into birds.
Welcome to Mobius, homeworld of Sonic Maurice Hedgehog.
Mobius.
Leader of a gorilla
Never knew
anthropomorphic
that.
fighting group
Right, I
war
know he
with
had a
the
middle name.
cybernetic empire of Ivo Robotnik, aka
Dr.
Dr.
Wayne,
Eggman.
yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, comic book Sonic is a little different from the video game. While
Whole
leading
lot.
his Care Bear Viet Cong in
I never
the
knew
fight
he had a
against
middle name.
obesity and male pattern baldness,
Yeah,
Sonic
Freedom
became a
Fighters
super
already
skilled
Sonic is
player.
17?
And he wasn't
Oh.
doing it for nothing. Robotnik had turned his entire family into robot slaves.
Yeah, he
What a
did.
dick.
Sonic is fast as always, but in this timeline, fast takes on new
He
meaning.
can do
He's quick
invisibility
enough to create
too and
tornadoes,
phase.
cause after images, turn invisible, phase through objects, and boost past light speed in the blink of an eye.
Only
He
attack.
can dodge lightning and even move in between the raindrops of a downpour.
Look at this. He grabbed water and threw it like a baseball in less than .0000.
It's the zoom in for me.
In a
It gets
millisecond.
the zoom
He
in
can
so
run
like,
around the
you
entire
just see him get
cosmic
the water.
interstate in less than a day. And that's a highway that cuts through the multiverse. How does he get that fast on an all chili dog diet? I mean,
He
they get
burns it
pizza
all.
runs, but not that way.
He could reverse a black hole generator with his momentum alone, which then imploded, somehow sending him 849,000 light years away. Sonic's speed is so impressive that he can even move through stopped time. Let me repeat that. Time was frozen and he could still move. There is no
Sheesh.
earthly method of
Sheesh.
measuring such impossibility. In the words of the comic itself, Sonic's speed is incalculable.
I know the Archie Sonic comics can get weird, like really weird, but that's
Oh my
just
god.
Yeah, he did have a lot of love
You call it
interest.
crazy. I call it chaos.
just like
Yeah.
my conception. I'm told.
No. I mean chaos is in
Emerald.
the chaos force.
Oh, chaos
Right.
force.
Interdimensional field of infinite and omnipotent energy.
Like
This
a knuckle.
chaos takes physical form on Mobius in the shape of magical power rings and perfectly hewn
Yeah,
emeralds.
Chaos
And
Emeralds.
Sonic
Chaos
loves collecting
Emerald.
those rings. By the time he'd scooped up 1 billion of them, the gods were so impressed they put him in a book of world records and gave him a permanent force field that made
Sorry, y'all.
him way tougher than anybody else.
Along with shielding his spirit and mind. But that's not all. By gathering a large amount of chaos energy, he can transform into the
Super
almighty
Saiyan Sonic.
Super Sonic.
Eat your heart out at
Pretty
Kira.
much.
Super Sonic possesses incredible power. He can use chaos energy for defensive barriers and beams capable of shattering moons.
Somehow, he's even faster than before, and he's totally invincible. Like when he fought the demigod and possible power drink, Enerjack. This guy could rip people apart
Yeah, but only for a
molecule by
limited time.
molecule. But no dice with Super Sonic.
Like the video game, Sonic's super forms have a time limit.
Yeah.
And now this
Yes,
limit can
oh my
even be cut
God.
short through overuse of power.
Game.
However, he battled Enerjack from day into night, so it must be able to naturally last much longer than the games, potentially over an hour.
But that's not even his final form. If he's got something as good as a Super Emerald around, he can go Ultra.
Ultrasonic
Plus Ultra?
possesses
Never
all
heard of that.
Sonic's abilities and then some. Specifically, he can tap into the raw magic of chaos.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wizards running around Archie's Sonic Land. Like this mammoth mogul guy. Turns out they're all using the same Chaos Force.
Ultrasonic can
Wow.
manipulate matter at an atomic level, changing its fundamental makeup.
Turning air to water, moving rocks around, opening portals across space-time.
Is this
that kind of stuff.
is
This
this
Avatar?
is Sonic the Avatar? Like what? What? Moving water, moving wind.
Exactly.
Moving
Who's
rock.
Avatar?
Right, moving rock. What's going on? I did not know this much about Sonic. Thank you, Death Battle, because I really did not know he could do all
Why
this.
did he do all this against Mario?
How would you go there? Why would you?
I'm just saying.
Why would you say something?
I'm just saying.
Why would-
They face up. Like, they did.
Why you had to bring up Mario? Why you had to bring up Mario?
They're rivals. You know
Why,
that.
why you had to even? This is about Sonic and Flash.
Right, so
Why
we're talking about Sonic. Why didn't he bust out his avatar powers against Mario? Why then? Why not? Mario got to use a fire flower. He could just,
It's
whatever.
chill, don't worry about it. Let's just.
Never chased
didn't
other
Sonic
living beings
win or
before.
lose
It's
against
not
Mario?
totally out of the question, right, dummy?
You're correct, Boomstick. Although Ultrasonic is not as proficient, this ugly monster wizard uses the same chaos magic, and he changed a partial robot rabbit into a full regular rabbit. A sentence so absurd, it likely damaged my internal processor.
Don't worry, it was never great. I took it from a refrigerator. Ultrasonic has altered his own body to better traverse difficult terrain. With all this in mind, he could theoretically be able to change the molecular makeup of others too. Just like this.
Ow.
But if changing molecules isn't crazy enough, we need to talk about something even crazier.
Chaos itself. Chaos magic is typically used for one of three things: increasing physical ability, providing lost knowledge, and granting wishes.
Like the freaking genie.
Like a Dragon Ball?
Wish to reverse brainwashing, turn back time, revive
much.
the dead, and even rewrote all reality in his whole multiverse with a Kamehameha Chaos Beam. Okay,
Really?
if he can literally
You mean
just
Dragon
wish
Ball?
his problems
Right.
away, you'd think he'd have way less trouble dealing with a fat ginger named after breakfast food.
Honestly, he rarely did, but Sonic's a glutton for adventure and action. So over the years, he and the good doctor formed an unhealthy codependent relationship.
Just like us. Life's not the same without his oval-shaped enemy to beat up on. So they're back at it every chance they get. Come on, guys, just get a room already.
But after being defeated so many times, both Eggman and Mogul independently came to the same conclusion. By collecting so many rings and emeralds over the years, Sonic has become a literal embodiment of chaos itself. As in, he's a variable that cannot be accounted
looks so
for, a
crazy.
wrench in
Right,
the cogs
that's
of reality.
why.
Without him even realizing it, fate bends to him.
You know you're a badass when the most powerful chaos wizard out there decides the only way to beat you is to just wait until you die of old age.
It's ridiculous, it's absurd, it's unexplainable.
It's
like, I can't
Sonic
kill
the
you,
freaking
so.
hedgehog.
Ooh, I like the
So you about to die by yourself.
Fun fact. Steve Urkel
All right, the combatants
voiced
are
Sonic.
set.
But
Run
yup,
the data through
he
all
did.
You can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah.
First, let me tell you about a phone and provider that's as fast as these guys.
You really think you can outrun what? I'm the fastest man alive. Oh yeah, cherry flavored chump? I'm the fastest thing alive.
Facts.
Right.
Now, this is gonna be
He's like,
interesting.
I'm the fastest thing. You might be the fastest human.
Wanna bite?
It's Chili Dog.
Oh, he took it out of his hand.
What's the matter? You too slow?
This is cute. I love both
I
of them.
like it. I love the banter.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, he said, forget racing, we're fighting now.
Mess with the hogs dogs.
They just switched animation, too.
Look. I think Sonic might win. I feel it.
Yeah.
Sonic don't really fight like
Because
that.
they
though.
said that his speed was incalculable.
I know.
So-
They don't do crazy feats.
Yeah.
Like, super crazy.
And they said that Sonic could also change the things, the molecules of like the things around him.
You'll go. Flash fact. I'm out of your league. Whoa. Thanks for the speed.
Oh, he stole
Oh
his
yeah,
speed.
he stole it.
Yes, he took his kinetic force.
Super Emerald?
Really?
Shoot.
Show you.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Flash might lose this one.
Ooh.
You
Yo,
put him into another dimension or what is that?
they?
I don't know. You know, they've been breaking the multiverse and everything, so
yeah.
who knows where they are?
Checkerboard place.
Are they in Sonic's dimension now? Like, who knows?
Who knows where they at? I think
Look at it.
they're
They're
about to
tearing it
destroy
up.
it right now, right? What if they both lose? What if it's a draw? What if it's a draw?
Right.
That'd be insane.
They're like, look, both of them are too fast, okay? I don't
Right.
know. Wait for it to come back around.
Ooh.
He phased
Oh
through
yeah.
it.
Ooh. That was clean.
That was nice.
That was clean.
Ooh,
Is he going back in time?
Force.
No, he's going to the Speed Force back in time. Oh.
And
And
they
then
brought him back.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
what is this, the creation of every planet?
I'm
Yes.
invincible when I'm like this. Mastered speed, but I've mastered fate, and I wish you gone forever!
That's some BS right there.
Really? That's too fast.
Chaos control!
Sound like Shadow when you said
Linda,
that.
Di, Iris, help me now!
Uh-oh.
What? What?
Someone's punching him through multiple universes.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
What?
Jesus.
Is he?
I knew Sonic would lose. I knew it. I knew it.
I am trying to comprehend what the heck it just happened.
Right.
I had a feeling Flash was gonna win because he had more
It
fighting
was just
experience.
too much happening.
So that happened.
Right.
Because Flash had more fighting experience.
Well, this matchup was incredibly complex.
Hey,
Given
faster
their
man
speeds
alive,
were
I knew it.
impossible to calculate, speed alone was
Sorry I dogged
ironically
you, Flash.
somewhat of a non-factor in comparison.
Really? Oh.
Sonic
There it
in his
is.
base form didn't really stand a chance against Wally. Sure, he did seem to survive being launched 849,000 light years into an alien planet by a black hole imploding.
Yes.
However, considering he's been knocked out by far less, black holes are already imploding stars, and it seems some snow also inexplicably survived the trip. It's probably more likely the black hole acted as a sort of wormhole in its last
Yeah.
moments and sent Sonic directly there. But if we assume Sonic was indeed blasted through space, a black hole's last moment usually results in an abrupt detonation equivalent to 5 trillion tons of TNT. Impressive, but the infinite mass punch could still deliver over 2 quadrillion times more power.
But Sonic's super forms were a different story. They had answers to almost all of Wally's skills.
Right.
His chaos energy could replenish stolen speed. He was invincible, and he had freaking wish powers.
Personally, I was expecting the opposite result. Against
Yeah.
almost anybody else, Archie's
Speed
version of
Force.
Sonic is practically unbeatable.
Being no
But
Mega
across a
Man.
Right.
greater percentage of possible scenarios, Wally just happens to be the exception.
He had every counter he needed too. The speed steal wouldn't stop Supersonic, but Wally still got that stolen speed for himself.
Super and Ultrasonic were essentially batteries of unlimited kinetic energy Wally could pull from. Even with their speeds being incalculable, this meant Wally could ensure he was faster. Plus, Wally performed a lot more of those incalculable speed feats than Sonic ever did, so he
True.
technically held an experience advantage in that field.
Chaos
Exactly.
wish power would be an
Okay.
insta-win against basically
That-
anybody.
that's what I was
But
thinking.
Chaos
We thought.
magic uses physical energy, and guess what? Wally could phase through reality warping energy.
And jump through time or vibrate to
Right.
a higher spatial dimension to avoid Sonic altogether. Even though he had no way to take down Sonic's super forms, Wally has proven capable of effortlessly moving and vibrating at top speeds for days on end.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't too hard for him to just wait out the super forms and strike at the first good opportunity.
I guess so. He had
And
more
when it came to
endurance.
Ultrasonic's ability to
Yeah.
alter atomic structures, Wally possessed perfect control over his own individual molecules.
But hey,
Yeah.
Sonic's the embodiment of chaos. Fate automatically bends to him or whatever.
Except
Yes.
Wally has broken fate a few times himself.
Yeah.
The best example
Death.
being when he ran to the end
Yes.
of reality and forced the concept of death itself to die.
Right.
Because Speed Force.
Simply put,
Jeez.
Sonic's
What does
hypothesized
that
nature
mean?
as an anomaly in reality just
Man,
wasn't
beat
enough protection
death.
against someone who could also break the rules of reality.
And remember, when Wally raced Barry, their speed almost tore apart the multiverse.
Both these characters understandably seem overpowered to an extreme fault.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that in their respective worlds, the story comes first. Sonic was impressive, improbable, inexplainable, but Wally had the power, the counters, and the speed he needed to pull ahead in this absolutely mind-bending battle. Oh, the drink is kicking in.
Oh no!
Oh God, he's gone.
Well, I ran to Jupiter. I'm a god. Speed god.
Incredible. Tell me, what cosmic insight have you learned?
Just one thing. Well, Sonic didn't know it. The writing was on the wall.
The winner is the Flash.
Yeah.
That was a cool fight.
That was a cool fight. There was just a lot of new information I learned about Sonic. So
Yeah, and things that didn't make sense.
yeah,
It did?
It did.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just know they're both two broken characters.
Yes.
Broken in leg.
Next time, Winter Soldier.
Versus who?
Who's the? Oh, Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Oh, boy, that's
How
50
they gonna
days.
do that?
I
How
don't
they
know.
gonna do that? I like both.
I don't
I
know.
don't really care
I
for
like
Winter Soldier that
both.
much. I don't really care for Winter Soldier like that.
I'm a root for Winter Soldier. I just love that vibranium arm, bro.
I
They better use, if they do Winter Soldier, they better use the version where his hair is still
Talking about
down
yeah,
instead of
I know.
the new show version where they cut it.
yeah,
He lost,
his hair
like,
did look better when it was
intimidation.
down.
The Factor. Well,
Yeah,
he don't like.
Factor.
He don't like. That's not.
I
I
understand why.
Yeah.
Like they got rid of it because he was being like brainwashed
Yeah.
basically before,
Yeah.
and like so like
Kinda
now it's
sad,
like this
yeah.
is his new identity, like which is him.
Speaking
I
of
get
which,
it.
they're
But-
doing. I think all the Marvel shows are back in production now. They recently introduced She-Hulk. I forgot the name of the person that was gonna do She-Hulk. But yeah, so you got Loki, you got WandaVision, you got Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now you got She-Hulk. So,
But I also heard that they were looking at a new release date for Black Widow for the movie.
just drop it on
They
Disney
didn't say
Plus,
it was
please.
delayed officially, but they said they're
I'll actually drop 30 to support for that because we've been waiting for a Black Widow.
Well, the thing is, if they drop Black Widow, they have to. I say, do not put it on Disney Plus. Don't put it on Disney Plus. Just use it as a on demand because they did the same with Mulan. Like people were already.
No, I'm saying
playing-
on demand on Disney Plus, right?
Right. I'm saying that if they're gonna put it on Disney Plus, don't make me pay an extra.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what they did with Mulan. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm already paying for Disney Plus,
yeah,
and then I
you
have
see-
to pay on top of that. If you're gonna
Yeah.
release it, just release it.
But see, the thing is, you would have done
alone.
that. You would have done that anyway if you actually went to go into the movies and saw it anyway. You would have done that anyway.
No, I would have paid less actually.
You think we would have paid less going to the movies?
Yes, because if you think about it, our $15.99 or whatever per month plus the 30, that's like 45 for two. Our movie tickets don't cost $45. It does not. For two people, it does not.
Yeah.
The food might.
Food that we eat.
The
That's what
food
I'm saying,
might
the
be
food is,
45, but the tickets, no, they are not.
Sessions are expensive.
Like Trolls was not released on like a streaming platform. All they did was release it to pay for it, and it did good. So do that. Like just drop it and we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Just don't
They
make me
did.
pay for that on top of something else. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So-
we're done with our TED Talk.
Yeah, but that wasn't even related to the
Right.
video. But anyway.
I can't wait for next episode. This episode was crazy. I'm not even mad that Flash won.
Yeah, I'm not even mad at
But
the
it's
outcome.
just, I don't know,
it's
like,
just,
it was just weird.
it's just hard to keep up
Sonic
with.
was just like, hey,
They said he had
I'm about
paint
to
on
wish
his
you
hand.
out of reality. I'm like, well, that should have been done.
That should have.
But he
They
could
should have done it. Like, but
he
no,
could-
I could
he
phase
could
through it.
phase through
Phase
the reality. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, yeah. At this point, they just power scaling just goes insane at one
Everywhere.
point. I don't know. Anyway, guys, comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like,
Subscribe
and
for
share.
some more.